Let's start with something simple. If you start a third playthrough of the game, both characters, Raiden and Snake, will wear cool sunglasses.
Moron!
Metal Gear Solid 2 is packed with hidden consequences for your actions, and this one's easy to miss. In both the tanker and the big shell chapters, you can toss guards into the ocean. But doing it on the tanker actually changes a scene much later in the game. After the president dies, Raiden is shown images from the tanker incident. If you threw a guard overboard, that exact moment is captured in a surveillance photo. If not, you'll see a generic shot of the tanker instead.
They were on the news on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear...
That tiny change, it's based entirely on what you did as Snake, hours earlier. A perfect example of Kojima's obsession with detail, where even a throwaway action isn't so throwaway after all.
At least that was the plan at the time.
Pentazemin in Metal Gear Solid 2 is meant to steady your aim, but there is a hidden, much funnier use. Call Otacon after picking it up, and he casually mentions it might help with seasickness.
Well, you can also try some if you're feeling really seasick.
Take it, call him again, and Otacon teases you for falling for it. Placebo effect confirmed.
Otacon, I took the Pentazemin and you're right. The seasickness is gone.
Wow, really?
What do you mean, really? You said...
Drugs are mostly about placebo effect. If you believe it's effective, it is. You're more naive than I thought.
Hours later, as Raiden, you can also find Pentazemin. Call Pliskin, who bluntly shuts down the myth. It's not for motion sickness. Two different characters, two conflicting answers, all depending on your curiosity and timing. Another tiny but brilliant detail, and a reminder that Kojima even designs punchlines into item descriptions.
One more thing. Pentazemin does not prevent seasickness.
Seasickness? What are you talking about?
I mean, sometimes faith can overcome medical science.
What?
Never mind.
Even your dog tag collection has a secret bonus. Point the camera at a guard you've already collected tags from, then press the action button. You'll see their name pop up, a quiet little confirmation that you got them. It's a subtle feature, and Kojima's way of saying, yes, we're tracking everything. MGS2 doesn't just track enemies and objectives, it also tracks where you knock, including if you smack a locker poster in the wrong spot. Yes, if you knock on this pin-up poster a little too low, it actually triggers an alert. And if you hide inside the locker with that same poster, you can lean in and give it a kiss. But the real punchline? Open the locker, look at the poster, then call Otacon. Snake is caught in a moment of relief. Otacon's reaction? Pure second-hand embarrassment.
What do you think you're doing, Snake? You don't have enough to keep you busy? Try to remember the mission if you can.
Kojima knew exactly what players would try, and he had a codec scene ready for it. Sure, kissing posters is funny, but shooting radios off guards mid-standoff? That's where the real tactical romance begins. Pointing a gun at a guard usually leads to a surrender, but if you're surgical about it, you can completely shut them down, one bullet at a time. Hit the leg to keep them from chasing or running, the arm to stop them from fighting back, and the radio to stop them from calling for help. Some limp away, some crawl for backup, and if they get far enough, alert status kicks in anyway. Even a wounded guard can compromise your mission. It's not just stealth, it's anatomy. Metal Gear Solid 2 rewards precision even when you're playing rough. From From tactical shots to photographic ones, let's head into a boss fight with a hidden reaction and an awkward moral boundary. During the fight against Olga, you can take a photo of her, and she actually reacts to it.
What do you think I am, stupid?
Once you've knocked her out, though, the tone shifts. Try shooting her unconscious body, and Otacon will instantly call you out.
What are you doing? How could you shoot someone who's unconscious? What are you, some kind of a monster?
After the Olga boss fight on the tanker, you can find your very first cardboard box. Call Otacon by wearing it, and he'll give a short comment on it.
Using the old cardboard box trick, huh? Looks good on you, Snake. Camouflage is the best way to slip past enemy surveillance. But cardboard is just paper when it comes down to it. It won't withstand any serious assault for long. Don't rely on the trick too many times either. And I recommend you keep it dry.
But later during the Big Shout chapter, you can take that same box to one of the most dangerous spots, the electrified floor just before meeting the president. If you do, the box instantly ignites, burning to ashes and disappearing from your inventory for good. After watching your cardboard box go up in flames, you might think you've seen it all, but MGS2 still has shadows to throw. In the engine room of the tanker, there's a chilling surprise. The shadow of Vulcan Raven, a character who died in the previous game. Call Otacon immediately for a special codec moment.
Snake, that shadow,
It's him, no doubt about it.
But Raven was, you know, out in Shadow Moses.
I know. Maybe it's the last of his 9 lives. Or maybe his maker decided to give him another chance.
You're not serious, are you?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Either way, we'll find out soon enough.
Snake, watch your step, okay?
Also in the engine room, one of the most special stealth knockouts in the game.
Raven.
You can knock a guard off the railing and he'll land directly on another guard below, knocking them both out like dominoes. Physics, timing and a little mischief. Just another day in Metal Gear Solid 2. After knocking out 2 guards with 1 kick, let's see what happens when the guards take themselves out of the game. In the engine room, there's a guard standing in a quiet corner, completely distracted by a pin-up poster in the distance. And in the Shell 1 core, another guard seems to have a daily ritual. He walks back and forth between 2 monitors, opening up a different pin-up each time he stops. Is it a break? Is it art appreciation? Whatever it is, he's committed. They're not the most vigilant patrols in Metal Gear Solid 2, but they might be the most relatable. After guards get a little too comfortable with their surroundings, it's time to remind ourselves that real danger is closing in. In Hold 2, 2 giant screens show a live feed of the Commandant's speech, but if you pay attention around the 2:15 mark, something unexpected happens. You can actually spot Ocelot's men infiltrating Hold number 3. In real time, one of them grabs a guard from behind and drags him out of frame. This isn't a cutscene, it's live, happening in the background, and most players miss it completely. If watching a stealth takedown through a projector screen wasn't strange enough, try switching the input a few times. You might get more than you bargained for. In Hold number 2 you can manually cycle through the projector inputs by interacting with the control panel. But after flipping through them a few too many times, you're spotted. The game cuts to a sudden game over and you're left wondering what just happened.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
After a projector betrays you on screen, it's time to go off screen and uncover who's already pulling the strings. In Hold number 3, if you enter through the floor vents, you'll pop out right next to Metal Gear Ray. Now, if you look closely near its foot, you might catch a glimpse of someone unexpected. Ocelot is already there, silently watching, long before his dramatic entrance. It's a subtle bit of foreshadowing and a perfect example of MGS2's attention to detail.
As a soldier, I know that is my...
After spotting Ocelot before the action starts, let's slow things down a bit and listen to Otacon's
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
After spotting Ocelot before the action starts, let's slow things down a bit and listen to Otacon's words of wisdom. When you save the game with Otacon in Metal Gear Solid 2, he tries to step into Mei Ling's shoes. But Snake quickly starts noticing something's off.
Genes that looked old. So they purposefully...
What do genes have to do with nature and order? Did they even have daylight savings back then? Look, this stuff seems nothing like what Mei Ling used to talk about.
So feel free to present a counterpoint if you don't agree with what I'm saying. Argue away.
Sure, all right.
Not a promising start. Okay, forget what I said. Just go along with my advice.
Is that really all it means?
Hey, I'm the expert here.
Hold on. I thought the idea of original sin was that you had to work even harder at being good because you were born evil.
Well, yeah, that too. Very good, Snake.
Wasn't Paris a person?
What?
Paris, I thought he was a...
Snake, there's a time and a place for conspiracy theories. Please, I'm trying to concentrate here.
Huh? Sorry? This seems to be getting more and more random. Look, what I heard from Mei Ling was that...
Snake, have you noticed that you bring her up a lot?
Huh? That isn't the...
Here we go again. What am I gonna do with you?
Like I was saying...
You and your hyperactive libido. It's a good thing one of us can keep all the details straight.
Why would aliens be in an old Chinese proverb?
Everyone knows they've been visiting us for thousands of years.
News to me.
Eventually, Mei Ling herself steps in and calls him out for completely butchering the quotes.
Kind of vestigial...
Hey! What a crock! What did you do with that little cheat sheet I made you? Oh, there it is. Hey!
That's really,
How could you do that? You know how busy I am and you...
It's not what you think.
Oh? So what am I thinking?
What's going on over there?
Oh, hi, Snake. Do you know that Otacon's been...
Mei Ling, we're in the middle of a mission and everything, so can we, you know...
Fine. Sure. And Snake, the real meaning of care avoids error is that if you're cautious, you can avoid making serious mistakes. Even if you've gotten used to the mission, watch what you do. Good luck.
Yeah, Snake. Good luck.
You, I'm not done with.
Yeah.
Let's discuss this, shall we?
Oh, Snake.
If you save again, Snake even asks about Mei Ling. It's a perfect bit of character-driven comedy and a great nod to Metal Gear Solid 1 fans.
What happened to Mei Ling?
She got mad and went offline.
What did you do?
Nothing. Now don't we need to get back to the mission? So much to do, so little time.
From fake Chinese proverbs to real Kojima history, the next secret is hidden right in the code, or at least the boot screen. Early in the tanker chapter, Snake uses a terminal to send photos of Metal Gear 8 to Otacon. But pay attention to the boot up sequence. There's more than just system data here. First, the obvious. The developer is listed as Konami Computer Entertainment Japan, a nod to the real-world creators of the game. Then there's Tokugawa, a fictional megacorp from Police Notes. Its presence hints at a shared universe between Kojima's games. Next up, a reference to Armstech, the weapons manufacturer behind Metal Gear X and Metal Gear Solid 1. This connects the events of Shadow Moses directly to the tanker incident. It's a quick scene, but one packed with lore, callbacks and hidden world building. Even the loading screens in Metal Gear Solid 2 are telling a story. We've seen what's hidden in the terminal's booting screen. Now let's upload some photos and see what Otacon has to say. During the tanker mission, Snake is tasked with photographing Metal Gear Ray, but there are several instances where you can upload different photos and he will still react to it.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? Okay, first up. Oh, this is,
What?
Nothing. It's nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of this one. The next one's... More of these? Is that all you think about? Hey, what you like is your business. Just get those Metal Gear pictures. I'll just make a backup of this one. Next up is... So, this explains a lot. Not that there's anything wrong with keeping it to yourself. I mean, you know, it's your life and everything. But you're going to have to take those Metal Gear photos now. The next image is... This is hilarious! This rules. But we can't use it. Get the shots we need. I'll just make a backup of this one. So, what's the last one gonna be? Snake, get serious, will you? We need those pictures. I'll just make a backup of this one. The next image is... Don't send me creepy stuff like this! What if I get possessed or something? Sorry, but this doesn't work. I hate to ask, but can you try again? The next image is... Hey, this is the Marine Commandant. Are you a fan or something? The next image is... The Commandant again. Look, if you like him so much, I'll print this out and make a panel out of it. Put it over your bed or something. So, what's the last one gonna be? Will you please stop sending me pictures of the Commandant? The next image is... Isn't this that soldier on the deck, Olga? I can't believe you took a picture of her, all things considered.
After messing with Otacon's photo archive, let's take a moment for something more hygiene-related. Here's one of Metal Gear Solid 2's most unusual secrets, and it starts with a random item. A generic electric shaver hidden deep in strut A. If Raiden picks it up and later gives it to Pliskin, who's obviously Snake in disguise, something
Here, take this.
When the two reunite inside Arsenal Gear, Snake appears clean-shaven. No beard, just like in the original Metal Gear Solid. Even crazier, on the PS2 version Snake's beard grows back if you wait a full week of playtime. In Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, the shaver was made even rarer. It only appears on hard or higher. No one really knows why. Even the login screen in Metal Gear Solid 2 hides a few secrets. When Raiden first logs into a node, the player is asked to enter a name, nationality and birthday. But if the birthday you enter matches the actual system date, a small birthday message pops up in the lower corner of the screen. Subtle and easy to miss. Even cooler, entering specific names like Hideo Kojima autofills the rest of the fields. A quiet nod to the development team hidden in plain sight. After a clean login at the node, it's time to make a mess, because Metal Gear Solid 2 isn't afraid to get your screen dirty. There are moments when the game breaks the fourth wall, and one of them happens right on your screen. While on top of Strut A, if you look up at the seagulls, there's a chance one of them will leave a gift, right on your lens. Later in the game, if you throw a grenade into a pile of pillbugs, they'll scatter and slam against the screen, splatting messily and leaving visible stains. These effects don't impact gameplay, but they play with the illusion of the screen being part of the world. Another small brilliant trick to pull you deeper into the experience. After cleaning up your screen, maybe you should check your behavior. Entering the woman's bathroom isn't without consequence. The first time you do it, Rose and Campbell scold you.
I can't believe you, Jack. Do you know what that place is?
I just thought maybe the bomb disposal instructor might be in there.
Why would he be in there?
Well, you never know. He's AWOL and...
Even AWOL, a normal guy wouldn't go into a woman's bathroom. You're the only one I know who would. You're like really strange.
Rosemary, settle down.
But...
It's all right. Right, Rosemary is right. You should probably look someplace else. I can really sympathize with you there, though.
What, sir?
Nothing. Right, that's that. Return to your duties.
You guys are unbelievable.
If you go into a stall with a book equipped and call again, they really lose their patience.
Raiden, what are you doing there? With that?
I don't believe it. What are you thinking? And during your duties?
I highly disapprove.
Even though every one of us is scrambling to do our best to support you. This? And what exactly are you going to do? Drool over pictures of voluptuous girls?
Exactly.
At least use a picture of me instead.
What?
I mean...
I completely disapprove. Raiden, that's long enough. Hurry up and get back to your duties if you've seen enough.
Jack, in retrospect, I'm really glad that I took this assignment.
Huh?
It's given me a chance to see you for who you really are. Goodbye.
And, in Arsenal Gear, the Colonel even brings it up. proving the game remembers and judges you.
I can't believe that someone who has committed all those twisted acts in the woman's bathroom would make it this far. This is the end of the world.
After all the trouble in the woman's bathroom, you'd think the man's room would be safer. But nope, even here the Colonel is watching. Stand in front of a urinal and call the Colonel, and you'll trigger another custom codec conversation.
Right, what are you looking at? Oh, I see. Rosemary.
What?
Could you excuse him for a moment?
Huh?
You know, so he can...
Ah, I get it. Jack, let me know when you're done, okay?
From suspicious bathroom calls to suspicious cardboard boxes. After meeting Stillman, if you rush to the CD connecting bridge fast enough, you'll catch a special moment. Pliskin, aka Snake, sneaking across inside a cardboard box. A stunt guard nearby hints at how effective his ambush was. And yes, if you shoot the box, it reacts. A little Easter egg for those who look closely. From boxes and bridges to bombs and breakdowns. After defeating Fatman, the real tension begins. His final bomb is still ticking somewhere on the shell. If you let the timer run down, you'll unlock hidden codec calls at 1 minute, 30 seconds, and again at 10 seconds remaining.
Right, the bomb?
Nothing yet.
Where is that damn thing? We're running out of time.
Have you checked under Fatman's body?
What? Of course not. It can't be there.
You don't know that.
Okay, what evidence do you have that it's there?
Just a hunch, all right?
Look, Rose, I know what I'm doing, and this is my life on the line. You don't have any experience in this type of work, so just...
Right, don't turn down a good suggestion when you hear one. Check it out.
And if you save the game right after defusing it, you get a follow-up conversation where Rose makes sure Raiden gives credit where it's due.
Jack.
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
All right. The bomb was where you guessed it would be. You were right. You saved my butt.
As long as you realize that.
I was pretty surprised, though. I never expected to find it where I did.
You must think I'm pretty clueless, huh?
Of course not. And I have a pretty healthy respect for the woman's intuition thing now.
That is such a sexist thing to say, you know that?
Come on, don't be mad. I apologized already.
Don't sweat it. I'm just messing with you. I want you to recognize that I can help you through this thing, and that I care about you.
Rose?
Hang in there, okay?
From deadly explosives to a bird.
Identify yourself.
We've managed to avoid drowning.
Excuse me, can I make an observation? You are worthless.
From deadly explosives to a bird with attitude. Deep inside Shell 1's B2 core, you'll find a Parrot, and this one has more dialogue than some characters. Equip the directional microphone, aim at the cage and press triangle.
You must be Ames.
You must be Ames. You must be Ames.
Next, spray the bird with coolant, and it reacts immediately.
This sucks. This sucks. This sucks.
And if you try to shoot it, the cage is bulletproof, but if you keep firing, the Parrot mimics a guard and actually attempts to raise the alarm.
It's him. Someone get over here.
The next clips includes a few questionable moments from the original game. I do not condone the content or behavior shown, but I include it here in the interest of documenting all details of Metal Gear Solid 2. From strange parrots to awkward humans. This next one might have you raising an eyebrow. Or two. Raiden enters the hostage room on the big shell, and if Raiden crawls under a desk and uses the M9 on Jennifer, the game shows a revealing camera angle. Originally, calling the Colonel or Rose could trigger codec calls that scolded Raiden for his behavior, a commentary or a joke depending on interpretation. Unfortunately, I couldn't get them to say anything, but the scene remains infamous.
You're Ames, aren't you?
If you aim the directional microphone at Jennifer and press L3, Raiden will say her bust, waist and hip measurements. Raiden will do the same with other female hostages, stating other sizes.
37, 37. 37.
Most of the prisoners stay still, but one will trip you every time you step over his legs. It's subtle and not always in the same place, but he'll extend his legs just as you pass, sending Raiden face first to the ground. Pointing the directional microphone at the old female hostage will prompt her to urinate and shake in fear. Her heartbeat will also dramatically increase.
You're Ames, aren't you?
The sensor A even reacts to the given off scent. The Stinger missile launcher in Metal Gear Solid 2 is a beast, but did you know there's a hidden alternative aiming mode? While aiming, press R1. Instead of the standard targeting screen, you'll get a tight first-person view, like Raiden's actually looking through the launcher himself. It's more precise in tight spaces, but feels like a debug feature that somehow made it into the final game. It's not explained, not in the menu, not in the tutorial, nothing. Just one of those Kojima secrets hidden in plain sight. But if you thought hidden aim modes were sneaky, how about a secret cutscene that spies on bombs for you? There's a weird little trick on the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge that makes defusing the Semtex bombs way easier. If you enter and exit the bridge 7 times in a row, something strange happens. A rapid-fire montage plays, briefly showing you the exact locations of all the bombs. No codec call, no fanfare. Just a silent nod from the game that says, yeah, we know this part's a pain. It's easy to miss, but it's one of those Kojima design quirks. Obscure, oddly generous, and kinda brilliant. From hidden bomb intel to getting publicly humiliated by a rooftop urinal incident. MGS2 keeps it classy.
Going to go in my pants.
On the Strut L perimeter, if you sneak through without being spotted, you'll find a guard taking a leak off the rooftop. Now stand directly in the stream and call Campbell.
Raiden, my sympathies. Sneaking missions are called wet works for a reason after all.
Don't worry about it, Jack. It's okay.
Rose?
That is, as long as you take a shower the second you get back. Do we have a deal?
After rooftop showers, you'd think that was the low point, until you creep on Emma and Rose catches you. Right before you enter Emma's flooded hiding spot in the Shell 2 core, there's a small air pocket where you can surface and look into the room. If you go into first-person mode, you'll see her quietly sitting on the stairs, before she hides in the locker. Stay there watching for just 5 seconds and suddenly...
Jack? Jack?
Oh, Rose, is that you? What's up?
What's up? You were looking for a pretty long time. Something catch your eye?
No, just, scouting for the enemy.
Somehow I have a hard time believing you.
Enough. Hurry up and return to the mission at hand.
Oh, and if you explore a bit more in that flooded section, there's a random rubber duck just floating in another air pocket. After spying on her from a vent, what's next? Grabbing her and making it worse. Once you're escorting Emma, you can grab her in a chokehold, or knock her over and just lie on top of her. And if you're bold enough to call her mid-harassment,
Please, don't! Ow! You perv! Unbelievable! What do you think you're doing at a time like this? Keep your hands to yourself! Excuse me, can I make an observation?
Sure.
You are worthless.
During the oil fence escort, stop when Emma hides behind the first column. Use the directional mic and you'll hear her quietly talking about Raiden.
If I managed to get this far, it must be thanks to that Raiden guy. But what is the deal with him? He's got a weird name, dresses pretty weird too. And I'm not really sure about the way he holds my hand and things. He's easy on the eyes though, so I guess I can let that slide. But I got my own ideas about that hair. I wonder if it's, well, it must be. I could ask him later. He'd probably get ticked off. I'll leave him alone.
Call her right after.
Emma, about what you said behind that column there.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Can I just say something?
Sure.
This is my real hair, okay?
Of course. As if I said anything about that.
Later you can even eavesdrop on Snake himself.
Just a little more. Do I need to clear things with Otacon before I ask her out?
First in the Shell 1 core. Listen closely near the bathroom.
To come all the way to New York just to get hit with a bowel attack. What luck. Oh! This one's worse than that one up in Alaska. Come to think of it, that commander chick really reminds me of someone. Who is she like again? Oh yeah, she's like her. Now that's a time I'd like to forget. Ridiculous that I had to get jacked for everything that was on me. When I think about it, that's when everything started to hit the skids. It's a shame. Up to that point, I was steady cruising on the elite course. Oh, here we go again! Oh! Still, that Russian crew is a pretty decent bunch. The president's escort guys get on my nerves, though. Oh, whatever. For now, just gotta hang in there. Oh, there's no paper.
Then later, behind the second oil fence column, Johnny returns and starts chatting with Emma.
Freeze!
Ah!
A girl? What are you doing here?
It's not by choice, thank you very much.
Oh,
You're not gonna shoot me.
no.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that, but sure. Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell. Oh no, my stomach. Not again. Oh. This place is about to sink. Just get out fast, okay? Oh.
Wait!
What?
What's your name?
Don't have one.
Huh?
Okay, fine. It's Johnny. Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Hey, if we run into each other again... Huh. What a weird guy.
And after eavesdropping on Johnny, how about some locker room secrets of a different kind? If you take a closer look at the posters in the planned chapter that are taped to lockers and walls, they all say Konami Eyes at the bottom. It's not just random branding. Konami Eyes was a real promo team that marketed Konami games in Japan. And yes, some of the women on those posters were actual Konami stuff. Leave it to Metal Gear Solid 2 to turn internal marketing into a hidden in-game cameo. From real-world Konami cameos to a very personal compliment Raiden probably didn't ask for. If you get spotted aboard Arsenal gear before meeting Snake, and then rush back to Raiden's restraining frame, one of the guards eventually enters, scans the room and pauses at Raiden.
Wish I had that.
That's it. An unscripted moment of sheer envy for the world's most exposed super soldier. After Raiden's exposed moment, let's knock out Snake and find Kojima hiding on his chest. After Snake gives you your gear back, you can actually knock him out and shake him down. He drops a dog tag, but it changes depending on your difficulty. On normal, you'll get Merrills. On hard, Liquid Snakes. And on extreme, Hideo Kojima. After stealing Snake's identity, maybe it's time to face your own stats. When you die in Metal Gear Solid 2, the game over screen is full of hidden stats. From how many pull-ups you did, to how often you saved, how much ammo you used, how many enemies you killed, and even the camera's exact 3D position when you died. It quietly tracks everything, right up to your final breath. Speaking of death, not everyone stays dead, and MGS2 isn't quite done with you either. Just before the credits roll, you can see Vamp still alive in the background, silent, ominous, and easy to miss.
I'll find something worth passing on.
Then, on the result screen, enter the classic Konami code, and Snake rewards you with a short, mysterious one-liner.
What's your problem?
One last secret from a game overflowing with them. Metal Gear Solid 2 isn't just a game. It's a maze of hidden systems, strange details, and moments most players never even notice. Whether it's a soldier envious of Raiden's anatomy, a rubber duck underwater, or Kojima's name hanging from Snake's neck. Every secret adds another layer to the madness. That's what makes Kojima's work so fascinating. Nothing is ever just surface level. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, my honest respect and appreciation. If there's a secret I missed, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'd love to turn this into a conversation. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, feel free to like and subscribe. This would mean a lot to me. Once Metal Gear Solid Delta comes out, I will be back. There will for sure be a lot more secrets to uncover. A lot of love for you, and see you in the next one.